Welcome back everybody. So this is going to be a quick update video for you guys on DWAC, Trump Media and Technology Group. And before we get started, please slap that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and 3 days of live trading in my Discord, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it, guys. So we saw a massive pop, but before that I want to show you guys, and I'm not trying to take credit or anything, I knew it was going to happen. You can see right here, back in 2021 I made this video right here. Patience will pay off. And I don't want to go through all these, it's just too much. Biggest play for 2024 back in 2022, right? Biggest play for 2024 again. Get ready for massive explosion, and you name it, it's just coming out. Every time I make a video, only thing I called out on DWAC was a massive explosion, but you gotta have patience, and patience will pay going into 2024. Now, let's talk about my recent videos on DWAC. So this was the recent video, and not because this thing popped. A lot of you guys were requesting a video on DWAC, so I made one. And it says the biggest DWAC pump is yet to come. You can see right here. And the next day we saw another massive explosion. And in this video, if you go back and watch this video, and I talked about it, that we got so many people already dropping out of this race. And next will be Ron and then Nikki Haley. Ron drops out, which he actually did, and he endorsed Trump yesterday. You're going to see explosion on Ron dropping out, and then when Nikki Haley drops out, you're going to see even more bigger explosion. And guess what? Today, massive explosion to the upside. DWAC went up to $46. Now also, if you see that yellow line right there, it says price target in the short term $42. And right now it's trading above 42, or we got actually up to 46 today. So if you actually bought the dip anywhere on DWAC, watching my videos from 15 months, last 15 months, and you actually subscribe to my channel because of DWAC, I think you got paid holding those shares up until now. Now, there is nothing wrong with taking profit. If you want to take profit, you can. If you want to take some profit, maybe leave some runners for election, then you can do that too. It's a safer route, right? So now, DWAC, let's have a look at the chart and see where things are going, guys. And I just wanted to show you guys, talking about making videos and holding and saying that I made so many videos. It's not just one thing is saying, but it's another thing when you show people you actually made all these videos on DWAC and you were long and strong until 2024, and it's paying off right now. So everything that I predicted on DWAC happening so far, we got all the rallies, and especially soon as 2024 came, we saw that massive explosion that we are supposed to get on DWAC, and now this thing can go up even more. So let's have a look at the chart and see what the technicals are saying on DWAC. So DWAC up 60% and trading right here at 42, my price target from my last video, and we went actually above and beyond all the way up to 46. Now in my last video, this is what I said, that this is actually the weekly chart. We got a bullish engulfing candle, And you cannot ignore the fact that whenever you get something like this on high volume, definitely this thing can run all the way up to that gap, weekly gap, now fully closed at 42, and we got a massive explosion because of Ron dropping out of the race. Now, if you look at my screen, there is some unfinished business here on top. Another massive weekly gap right here, just under $60. So things are getting really frothy, overextended. And I'm talking about the RSI. And we can have a look at it right here, because I want to show you guys also the technicals and what the technicals are saying. And then on top of that, this is actually a stock that is heavily shorted. Look at the weekly, RSI 88. Look at the daily, guys, 96. And someone was asking me today if they can buy DWAC right now. You absolutely don't want to do that chasing a name like DWAC at $42. You want to wait. If there is a chance, there is a pullback, some consolidation, that is where you want to get in. Because what happened last time? A lot of people saw it going up to $170 or $68. And when this thing actually came down, they started buying at 100. Guess what? A lot of people holding bags at 100, and this thing is nowhere near 100 right now. So you don't want to chase anything. If it's gone, it's gone. Your chances are very low. It's gone. But you know, technicals are saying that there is going to be a pullback very soon. And that could happen. I mean, I'm not saying this thing cannot go up anymore and it's just going to come down and crash next day. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not making this up. Technicals are saying that we might get a pullback. We did not get one today. We got another good news. Ron dropping out. Massive, massive pump to the upside. Hitting the next resistance right here, 46. But if this thing breaks above 46, guys, I mean, we do have unfinished business on top. Look at this. 46 a big level, and the next stop will be right here at around 54 to 55. These gaps, then 59, and then $64. So this thing can go up even more, all the way up to 64. Now, that's not a guarantee that just because we saw $42 gap getting filled, it does not mean that this thing will come up immediately and fill all these gaps to the upside. And that is why it's risky to buy anything right now on DWAC. Even if you're trying to buy like 50 shares, I would say do not, go ahead and buy any shares right now. Wait for a pullback, and only if there is a pullback, then buy some shares. And of course, if you want to buy it. Now, that's why DWAC, guys, we still have a lot more to go. There is going to be more pump. There's going to be massive, massive explosions as we get closer and closer to the election, and Trump actually comes out and possibly takes out Sleepy Joe. Guess what? This thing, I know it's not a guarantee, and nothing is guaranteed in the stock market. But if this man actually wins the office again, guess what? Easily, this thing, $200. You're going to see massive, massive explosion. And not only that, at that time, this thing will be backed by a sitting president. And it's going to bring a lot more buyers. And guess what? When you see institutional buying, hedge funds buying, retail buying, everyone buying, and shorts also buying and covering their position, at that time, it's just going to be buying and buying, buying and buying. And if that happens, guys, just like we saw a massive short squeeze on GME, got up to 500, we could see that there is going to be some real buying, and also there is going to be a massive short squeeze to the upside, just like what we're seeing right now. So if you have the patience, you're going to make even more money. But if we don't have that, you can just sell out right here, take your profit. But I see a lot of comments out there. Now, people are commenting on my video saying that I'm not selling, until at least 100. And I get that. You know, why would you sell if you actually bought it right here at 12, 13, 15, 20 bucks? You're up over 100%. I mean, this thing is up today 60%. What more you can ask for, especially whenever you're buying something like this? This is not a mega cap. This is not Apple, Microsoft. You just bought it because of Trump. And now that, we only got Nikki Haley left, and she's going to drop out very soon. And if that happens, Trump very soon will possibly pick a BP running mate. That's gonna be even more good news, right? So this thing can easily pump even more. But in the short term, yes, I would not chase this move to the upside, wait for a pullback, and only if there is a pullback, then maybe you can buy that dip. So let me know, what do you guys think on DWAC, where things are going, and when Nikki Haley will drop out. And what do you guys think, where this thing can go from here? Are we going to see a pullback? Technicals are saying we should get a pullback, but this thing is pumping again. You can see 43 almost. It's just insane how this thing can pump. Right now, if you ask me, technicals are not working because nobody's selling. Shorts are covering and people are just buying into buying, buying into buying, and this thing going straight up.